Welcome everyone. In today's session, we're going to explore how businesses respond to disruptive events. Disruptive events are unexpected situations, such as cyber attacks, storms, or system failures that interrupt normal business operations. Our focus today will be on three things: how to prepare for these disruptions, how to respond effectively, and how to keep businesses safe and resilient. Let's begin. Overview of disruptive events. Disruptive events are sudden incidents that stop a business from functioning normally. They include natural events such as floods, storms, or earthquakes, and technical problems like system crashes or cyber attacks. Such events can cause financial loss and damage to reputation if they are not managed well. For example, a bakery may be forced to close if a power cut spoils refrigerated ingredients. Similarly, a cafe could lose revenue if its payment system goes down and customers cannot pay by card. What is risk mitigation? Risk mitigation is the process of preparing for threats before they occur and reducing their impact when they do. It is an essential part of risk management, although the way it is carried out may vary from one organization to another. For instance, imagine a clothing shop that stores all customer orders on a cloud system. If the main computer breaks down, they can still retrieve the orders and continue to serve customers without delay. Risk mitigation is usually divided into four categories. We can accept the risk, avoid the risk, transfer the risk, or reduce the risk. Steps in creating a risk mitigation plan. Creating a risk mitigation plan involves 5 main steps. First, businesses must identify possible risks. These could include mission-critical data, industry-specific risks, or location-based threats. Second, they should evaluate the risks to understand how severe they are and what controls might be needed. Third, businesses must prioritize the risks, dealing with the most important ones first. Fourth, they need to track the risks over time because risks may grow or change. Finally, they must implement and monitor the plan, testing it regularly to make sure it is still effective. Types of mitigation strategies. There are different ways to deal with risk. One way is to avoid the risk by not engaging in an activity that is too risky. Another way is to accept the risk temporarily, especially if it is minor. We can also transfer the risk to another party, such as a partner or an insurance company. And finally, we can reduce the risk by putting preventive measures in place. For example, a company might transfer the risk of faulty product components to a supplier, while reducing cyber risks by regularly updating software systems. Organizational response. Prepare. When a disruption happens, preparation is the first step. Managers need to remain calm, communicate clearly, and explain what actions are being taken. It is important to reassure employees and customers that the business is working to return to normal. For example, a salon manager may inform customers that a power outage has occurred, offer to rebook their appointments, and immediately contact an electrician. Organizational response. Engage. The next step is to engage with people. This means talking directly with employees and customers, listening to their concerns, and apologizing for any inconvenience. By showing care and respect, managers can build stronger long-term relationships with their stakeholders. For example, a cafe owner may send a message to customers saying, "Sorry we had to close due to water issues. We are fixing the problem and offering a free drink to anyone who was affected." Organizational response. Restore. Once the immediate issues are under control, the focus is on restoring operations. Managers should be familiar with company policies and know who to contact during disruptions. They should prepare simple holding statements for the media, collect key documents, and update important schedules. For example, a retail shop might issue new staff rosters, check supplier deliveries, and contact partners to provide updates. Slide 9. Organizational response. Secure, the final step in the response cycle, is to secure the business. This means ensuring that all employees and customers are safe and that company property is protected. Access to private areas such as back offices, computers, or records should be restricted to trusted staff only. If necessary, managers should contact the police or other emergency services. For example, a shop may lock its storage room containing cash and sensitive records and make sure only the manager has access. Understanding premises for response plans. When designing response plans, businesses must take into account the environment in which the plan will operate. Some factors are internal and controllable, such as staffing or equipment. Others are external and uncontrollable, such as the economy or the weather. For example, a restaurant can control how much food it orders each week, but it cannot control heavy rain that delays supplier deliveries. Plans need to be flexible enough to respond to both internal and external conditions. Tracking inventory. Traditional methods. Traditional methods for tracking inventory include pen and paper or Excel spreadsheets. With pen and paper, every transaction is recorded manually. This requires no technology and has a low cost, but it is slow and prone to mistakes. Excel spreadsheets are a digital option suitable for small businesses. They allow simple calculations but still require manual data entry and are limited when order volumes increase. For example, a small stationery shop may keep stock records in a notebook. If that notebook is lost, no one knows what items are available. Tracking inventory. Modern tools. Modern tools provide much greater efficiency. Google Sheets with automation can update inventory across applications automatically. Specialized inventory software can track stock with barcode scanning, generate reports, and alert managers when items are running low. These methods save time, reduce human error, and provide better data for business decisions. For example, a clothing store scans items at checkout, and the system updates inventory instantly. It also notifies the manager when jeans or other items are close to selling out. Emergency procedures. Evacuation. In emergencies, evacuation is always the first priority. Everyone should follow assigned routes and move to the assembly area. People with special needs must be assisted. Emergency wardens collect attendance lists, check who is evacuated, and confirm that no one is left behind. For example, during a fire drill, the team leader checks attendance at the car park assembly point and ensures all staff are safe. Emergency procedures. Fire. If a fire occurs, follow these steps immediately. Sound the alarm and alert senior staff. Call the fire emergency services. Evacuate everyone from the building without delay. Only attempt to extinguish the fire if it is safe to do so and proper equipment is available. Close doors and windows and turn off power supplies if it is safe before leaving. Emergency procedures. Earthquake. If an earthquake occurs and you are indoors, stay inside. Take cover under strong furniture and keep away from windows or unstable items. If you are outdoors, move away from buildings, power lines, or flammable materials and proceed to the assembly area. After the earthquake, managers must check attendance, provide help to injured people, and inspect hazards such as gas or electricity. If the building is unsafe, prevent people from re-entering and contact emergency services if required. Well done, everyone. In today's session, we have learned how to identify risks, create a risk mitigation plan, and apply strategies to reduce or transfer risks. We also explored how organizations can respond to disruptions by preparing, engaging with stakeholders, restoring operations, and securing their people and property. We discussed traditional and modern ways of tracking inventory, and we reviewed key emergency procedures for evacuation, fire, and earthquakes. Finally, remember that organizational resilience is built on 4 components: risk mitigation, inventory management, emergency procedures, communication and staff training. With strong planning and practice, businesses can stay resilient even during tough times.